Hi everybody, I'm Leslie Mouton, the Creative Media Director for Morgan's and host of our brand new show, Inclusion Unlimited. Now through this show, we will educate, inform, and entertain you on issues that the disability community faces on a daily basis. We'll share stories about real people, highlight hot topics, and discuss how we all have a role to play in making this world a more inclusive place for people with disabilities. Now your support is crucial to our efforts, so please subscribe, like, and share this channel. As a nonprofit, we rely on people like you to help make a difference in the lives of those with a disability. One thing we really hope to do through this show is to educate you about the things that help our friends with disabilities live a more accessible life. So we appropriately call it Accessible Moments. Sharon Newhart, the Director of Inclusion and Culture for Morgan's, joins us now. Love this segment.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. And it's so great to be here to talk about something that everybody loves, animal assistance. Oh. Did you know there are 3 different types of animals who assist individuals with disabilities?
I did not.
Well, I think most people always think of a guide dog, but there are others as well. What if I told you that even a llama could be an animal assistant?
I would tell you to tell me more.
Well, I'd be happy to, Leslie. So when we think of animals helping people with disabilities, most people do think about service dogs wearing their vests. But the truth is there are many types of animal assistants that fall into 3 specific categories that help individuals with disabilities, and they all serve an important purpose. The first one I want to talk about is a service animal. Service dogs and miniature horses are specifically trained to perform tasks directly related to a person's disability. Service animals provide guiding for the blind and low vision, but they also might be a hearing dog, a seizure alert mini horse, or provide other alerting functions. These animal assistants are legally protected under the Americans with Disabilities Act. The next category is the one that probably causes the most misunderstanding for folks: emotional support animals. Like a service animal, they are bonded to one individual, and by their presence alone provide comfort to their person. An emotional support animal can be any animal, but most commonly are dogs, cats, rabbits, or birds. Unlike service animals, they do not perform specific jobs or tasks and are therefore not considered legally protected under the ADA. However, they are protected under the Fair Housing Act. And then finally, we have therapy animals. These are animals who provide calming for groups of people, such as in a hospital, assisted living, or even in an airport. They are not bonded to just one person, and they're not trained to do a specific job or task, and they can even be llamas, but the most common therapy animals are dogs and cats.
How can you not feel better looking at the adorable little faces of some of those animals? I had no idea. Miniature horse actually can detect a seizure?
Yes, they can detect seizures. They can also be trained to alert for someone who has a diagnosis such as, for example, PTSD.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So these therapy animals, much more than dogs.
Yes, much more than dogs. In fact, I recently met a therapy cat named Zane Gray and his handler, Beverly Oaks, who will explain to us why these animals are so important. Well, I'm here today with Beverly Oaks from Therapy Animals of San Antonio. And Beverly, can you tell us who you brought with you today?
This is Zane Gray, and he's a registered therapy cat with Therapy Animals of San Antonio.
Great. Well, welcome, Zane. He sure is beautiful. What kind of cat is he?
He's a rescue, but we had him tested, and he had some Maine Coon and Siberian in him, which are big cats. So.
Yes, well, he is a big boy for sure. So tell us a little bit about what, how did you know that Zane Gray would make a great therapy cat? How can you spot which animals will take to this kind of work?
Well, with him, I had about 3 weeks after I lost my previous therapy cat that was had done it for 16 years. I saw a video clip of these 4 little rescue kittens, and 3 of them were mew, mew, mew and running around, and one of them was laying on his back and just lolling around and didn't bother to get up. And I wrote to the lady and said that cat needs to be a therapy cat because I could tell he was laid back.
So you look for that calm personality and
easygoing.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And what kind of training did you and Zane undergo?
A lot of it's conditioning, so they cannot test till they're a year old. So from the time I got him as a kitten, I started taking him everywhere I could, in stores, and he's flown with me, he's done a lot of things. So just to expose them to all the different sounds, Home Depot, the beep beeps, and people dropping lumber.
So people must be surprised when they hear therapy animal. Are they surprised to see a cat?
I have 3 therapy cats and a therapy dog, and I definitely get more people that are, surprised to see a cat out and about.
For sure. And where are some of Zane's favorite places to go? Where do you take him for therapy?
Zane visits a couple hospitals in San Antonio, and he goes to a couple assisted living facilities, and he visits a library where the kids read to him.
Oh.
And then we do a lot of special events at different businesses and facilities.
Well, that's wonderful. And last question, does Zane have a favorite toy or a favorite treat that he enjoys?
He's mostly a bum, as you can see, and he loves treats, and we can wake him up with one maybe.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today and introducing us to Zane.
You're welcome.
And thank you so much for watching Inclusion Unlimited. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time, and remember, together we are making a difference.